What's good, Wingman? Today's video is going to be all about how to pass these girls' tests, master the game. Come on, let's get to it right away. Why are these girls testing you? Why are they testing you? They want to make sure you're the real deal. They want to make sure you're not a loser. They want to make sure that they're getting the alpha. Alright? These girls are looking for winners. And if they're not testing you, it's because you're probably talking to a girl that's ugly. Alright? It's simple as that. If the girl's not testing you, you're probably talking to an ugly girl or a girl with low standards. If this girl's hot, if she's attractive, she has high standards, she's gonna be testing the hell out of you, alright? So don't even, everybody gets mad, everybody wants to cry, oh man, she gave me a test, oh, it was a shit test. Bro, she wants to make sure you're legit. And if you fail these tests, trust me, it's because you're not legit, alright? They've been doing this for years, it's not new. And it's gonna keep happening. Honestly, when you get tested, you need to realize it's actually a good sign. She's trying to make sure, hey, this dude's legit. I want to hook up with him. I'm trying to fuck. He's a potential partner. Let me see. Make sure he's the real deal. That's the first thing. Stop getting pissed that they test you. If you're talking to hot girls, it's gonna happen all the time, every time. But no, you're gonna get tested, so get over it. Here's the top 10 tests. I have a boyfriend. How often has that been said to you? And if it's never been said to you, hey, newsflash, you're not going out. You're not talking to girls, because it's gonna happen. Alright? The girl is just gonna not even look at you really, think about it. It's just gonna be an automatic response. She's just gonna turn, I have a boyfriend. And she's gonna look at you. And she's gonna stare directly in your eye. She wants to see if you're gonna flinch. She wants to see if you're gonna lose your cool, how you're gonna react. And that's basically what you don't wanna do. You don't wanna be reactive at all. Alright? So that's a good time to throw out a joke. And then you just say, yeah, I have a goldfish. These are things that are irrelevant right now. You just want to make some kind of joke that's gonna, really, you don't even have to be logical at all. You don't even have to say a joke. She says, I have a boyfriend. You could be like, anyways, and just keep talking, all right? Because it's not gonna make you flinch. She's trying to see if you flinch. She's looking in your eyes. She wants to see if it affects you, and you can't let it affect you, all right? Sometimes they're telling the truth. A lot of times they aren't, but sometimes they are telling the truth. Sometimes it's real. Sometimes they do have a boyfriend. That's okay. You'll find that out. But you don't want to just freak out, oh, you have a boyfriend, or get reactive. No, you don't. You're a liar. You don't have a boyfriend. You've lost. You start doing shit like that and you've lost. All right? You want to be completely stone cold. Super I don't give a damn. I'm going to continue talking. I don't care you have a boyfriend. And a lot of times you find out on the internet, I was just joking, I don't actually have a boyfriend. You see girls with a ring, I'm married. A lot of those rings are fake. I know plenty of girls, I go out with girls currently that go out with a ring on their finger just so dudes won't approach them. Just so lame dudes don't approach them. They want the cool dudes to approach them. But they know it'll scare off the lames. Alright, are you gonna buy me a drink? How often do you hear that? You're just talking to her. She doesn't know you. She doesn't even know your name half the time. And she's just saying, can you buy me a drink? How many times have you bought a girl a drink, and then right after you bought her a drink, she literally just walks away? She says, thanks. Maybe you get a kiss on the cheek. Thanks. Thank you. Bye. I'm gonna go find a non-loser, alright? Because she didn't deserve that drink, and she knows it. She's testing you. She wants to see, can I get this loser to buy me a drink? He doesn't know me. He knows nothing about me. And he's willing to buy me a drink. Don't do that. Now, I mean, maybe you've been talking for a little bit. This doesn't mean don't ever get a girl a drink. Especially if you drink. I haven't been drinking lately. I've been cutting drinking out of my partying lifestyle, out of my socializing. If you watched the first video, you would know this. I haven't been drinking. So when a girl asks for a drink, I'm like, but I'm not drinking. What? But hey, believe it or not, if we've been talking, sometimes I'll still buy her a drink. I'll get a water and I'll buy her a drink. Why? I don't just get her the drink though. Alright? You gotta give her some kind of hoop. You gotta make her earn the drink. And it can be a simple game. You can be like, make an animal noise. She'll be like, what? You want me to buy you a drink? Make an animal noise. And then she'll be like, moo. Or, you know what I'm saying? You're the alpha. You're in control of this conversation. Not her, all right? So she wants a drink. She's going to have to do something to get that drink. Be like, yeah, you want a drink? You got to promise not to fall in love with me. This whole interaction needs to be a game. We're running game, all right? So it needs to be playful. It needs to be fun. So it's never just buy me a drink and it's yes, no, no. Nothing's a straight up yes, all right? She wants to see if you're easily manipulated. She wants to see if you're easily controlled. She wants to see if you have balls. So whenever a girl just straight up asks you for a drink out of the blue, and I mean, we're talking about new girls here. We're not talking about girls that you've been hooking up with or girls that you know well. We're talking about new girls you don't know. They're a stranger at this point and they're asking for a drink. You don't buy that girl a drink for no reason, all right? She has to earn a drink or she has to do something. And like I said, it can just be something little like do this and I'll buy you the drink. And if she does it, you'd be like, good girl, and you get her the drink if you want it. And if you got the money. If you're broke, do not buy a drink. You don't have to ever buy a girl a drink, by the way, all right? You don't ever have to buy a girl a drink. But if you feel like it, you got the money to, and you like her, then you can buy her a drink. But after she jumps through one of your hoops, all right? You're in control. She's not putting you through hoops, you're putting her through hoops, all right? You probably talk to a lot of girls. And you keep it going. It's a jealousy trap. She wants to see if you're the real deal. If she says something like that to me, I either don't deny it, like, yeah, what's up? Or I say something like, what? I'm a virgin, you know what I mean? But what you don't want to do is be like, what, no? I don't talk to a lot of girls. No, one thing I'm going to say is you don't ever get logical with these girls. You don't ever give them a logical response. Because like I said, that's what they're trying to see. They're looking you in the eye when they give you these tests. And they want to see if you flinch, if you look away, if you're going to get all logical, if you're going to get defensive. You can't do any of that. Because as soon as you do that, you've lost, you failed the test, and best believe she's going to be walking away and she's going to be looking for somebody who's not going to fail these tests. So you can't fail these tests, all right? Don't be reactive. Don't flinch. You're too short. I'm an average height, but I've gotten that. You're too tall. I'm average height, but I've also gotten that. It's crazy. Yeah. Those are rare, but I mean, I've had short girls be like, you're too tall. I'm not too tall, and I'm not too short, all right? Even if you are though, who gives a fuck? We own our shit. I don't give a fuck if you're 4'11". What's up? If you don't like me, why are you still talking to me? Because at the end of the day, that's all you need to know. If she's still talking to you, she likes you. Because if she doesn't like you, she would have told you to fuck off by now. Or she would have walked her little ass away. So that's all you need to know. She's still standing in front of you, she likes you. She's probably down to fuck, but she's gonna keep testing you to just make sure that you're the alpha, that you're the real deal, that you're everything that you say that you are. And if you're not, you're probably gonna fuck it up at some point and you're gonna lose it. And you deserve to lose it, all right? And if you lose her, and if you're still not at that alpha level, if you're still not a boss, if you're still not deserving of these hotter girls, you gotta work on yourself and you'll get there, all right? You're too broke. Girl asks you to buy some shit and you say no, you're broke. I had a girl the other night, she said, you're cheap. And what? I own that shit. Yeah, I'm cheap. Give a fuck. Her attitude changed after she realized I was gonna own it. She was like, yeah, what's that? Never wrong with saving a little bit of money. So whatever she calls you, you own it. Yeah, I'm sure. What's up? What's up? Or just keep talking about what you want to talk about. At the end of the day, that's all it's about. You're talking about something, and then she just throws that out there. You don't even have to respond to it. The only thing you can't do, like I said, is flinch, get reactive, and get defensive. Because as long as you don't do those things, you're automatically gonna pass. 100%. You've probably heard this one. This one's also big. I should have put this maybe number 1 or number 2. We're not hooking up tonight. She's been with you all night. She's been dancing with you all night. She's literally jacking you off and she's talking about, yep, I'm not going home with you tonight. I'm not sleeping with you. And what do most guys do? What do most dudes do? They freak out. What? What do you mean? You were jacking me off? What do you mean you're not coming home with me tonight? And she hears you say some dumb shit like that, bye. She's gonna go find another dude to fuck. Alright? Like I said, I like playing the whole, yo, I'm a virgin. It's Saturday. Tomorrow, I got Bible study in the morning. Hell no, you're not coming home with me tonight. The fuck did you think? Get your mind out of the gutter. That's the type of shit I be saying, all right? We're lesbians. You heard that? I get that all the time. We're lesbians. Cool. Some of my best friends are lesbians. That's what's up. If you guys need a cameraman later to film your little scissor sesh, I'll be willing to film it for you. You just gotta say some dumb ass shit, or just don't even react to it. Cool, that's it. Keep talking whatever you're talking. We're lesbians. You know, if your boy's there, we're gay. We're Christians. What does that have to do with anything? We're Americans. You don't get defensive. You never want to be like, no, you're not. I saw you earlier dancing with a dude. No! No. Whatever you do, no. Don't get angry. Don't get mad. Don't flinch. You look her right in the eye and just show her with your vibe that you do not give a fuck what you just said, all right? Because even if she is a lesbian, because they might be lesbians, you can switch up lesbians. Trust me. Lesbians can be turned. You can turn a lesbian bi. Save that story for later. All right. So even if they are lesbians, it's not out of the realm. Lesbians from time to time want some dick. This is real shit. All right. So her being a lesbian means nothing. Means nothing. All right. She's still continuing to talk to you. She's still interested. That's all you need to know. She's still continuing to talk to you. All right. When she says we're lesbian, that flicks you off, then walks away, whatever. But if she says we're lesbian and she's still like looking at you and standing there and not telling you to fuck off, you continue talking. Because what's gonna happen? Oh, just kidding, I'm not really a lesbian. By the end of the night, she's sucking you off. You're hitting it in the car. I'm telling you, just hold strong. Hold strong, all right? Is that your pickup line? All the time. All the time. And what do you fools say? No, it's not a pickup line. Yeah, that's my pickup line. What's up? And a lot of times they say that to like dumb shit. A lot of times they literally will say it to something that was just like 100% not a pickup line. Like you were just being like dead ass natural. And she's like, is that your pickup line? Even still. Because a lot of times it really wasn't my pickup line. But I'm not gonna get all logical on her. So I'm gonna say something funny back, or I'm just gonna be like, yeah, it's my pickup line. I hate that one, alright? But girls do it all the time. The one thing you just can't do is you can't flinch, you can't get defensive, you can't just get nervous and be like, fuck. Even if it is a pickup line, you gotta stay strong. Stay strong, look her in the eye, and just be like, and what? Maybe it is. And then you just move past it. Like a boss. You're not my type. Even though she's been talking to you. She's been talking to you, and she's saying, you're not my type. Most dudes freak out after this. Most dudes just walk away. Fuck you. You're not my type either. Come on, man. Why are you talking to her if she's not your type then? Stop it. Don't respond to any of that bullshit. Don't be reacted to it at all. Keep it moving. Anyways, and continue. Fake escalation. All right, this is a tricky one. All right? Sometimes you've been talking to the girl, or not. Maybe the girl just comes up to you and it's being all slutty, and she makes out with you. Have you ever had this happen? Girl just makes out with you, and then you're like, fuck yeah, I'm getting laid tonight. And then she just walks away after making out with you. That used to happen to me all the time. It hasn't happened recently, but it used to happen to me all the time, because I think I've solved the problem. But what you want to do is if a girl just randomly tries to make out with you, and it makes no sense, you deny her. Yeah, because like I said, this is all about her seeing if you're a leader or not, if you're a boss, if you're an alpha. You escalate on your terms. You make out with her when you want to make out with her. When you feel like making out with her, you grab her face and you go for it like a boss. And even if she denies your makeout, you still don't flinch. You keep talking to her. You don't freak out. You don't get defensive, because that's also a shit test. You going for the kiss and her just moving out of the way. She's testing you. How are you gonna react now? Is that gonna throw you off your game? I didn't kiss you. You wanted to kiss me. I didn't kiss you. You do the same thing to her. Reverse. She tries to make out with you. Whoa, what the hell? You ever had a girl be like, oh yeah, we're fucking tonight. Do you want to fuck me? What did dude say? Hell yeah, yes, wrong, no. Like I said, my favorite go-to is just, what are you talking? No, I'm a virgin. I'm not going home with you tonight. We're not fucking. I legit had a girl one time. She called me up and she was like, I'm trying to fuck. And I'm like, what? She's like, come over and fuck me. And this was a new girl. It made no sense. It made zero sense. All right? So I was like, hell no. Like, I'll come over and hang out with you, but I'm not fucking you. Because I had an instinct. My antennas went in the back of my head. I'm like, this is some bullshit. She's testing me. All right? And I was right. When I came over, she was like, yeah, if you had told me that you were going to fuck me, I wasn't going to let you come over. And my friend was listening on the phone. Like, it was some juvenile shit, all right? She was a college student, and she was like, yeah, you were the only guy. Apparently, she had hit up some other dudes too. She's like, you were the only guy that said you didn't want to fuck. And guess what happened that night? We fucked, all right? So this is how you pass the test. This is how you pass the test. If it seems too good to be true, or it's random, or it's weird, it probably is, all right? So she randomly tries to make out with you. Deny. She randomly says, we're fucking, or especially, we're talking about new girls, all right? Everything changes once you started fucking her. Then, if it's a girl that you've already fucked and she says, come over and fuck me, trust me, it's because she wants you to come over and fuck her, all right? We're talking about early stages. This is when the girl's still testing you to see if you're a potential mate, a potential dude she wants to fuck, or a potential dude she wants to date. She has to do these tests. All right, so this is new girls. We're not talking about girls that you're already hooking up with, or girls that you've already established something and, you know, it's like your third, fourth time seeing. Things change. We're talking about new girls that are trying to test you. Are there tests when you get into relationships as well? Yes, but we're not talking about those in this video. All right, so I hope you learned some shit from this. I gave you about 10. Yeah, it was 10. 10 tests, the most common. I get these all the time. All right, and you have to be ready for it. And you know, the more you go out and the more you deal with these situations, the better you handle them. But some dudes never learn, all right? They never figure it out. They keep on failing these tests. But hopefully now that you've watched this video, you've learned some new knowledge and you'll get it right next time, because it's essential. Essential, because once you start passing these tests with flying colors, it's over. You're gonna be getting laid like a rock star, and more girls are gonna be wanting to date you. The hotter qualities too, because like the uglier girls, they're not gonna test you. But that's just goes to show that, you know, you're messing with lower quality women. So like if you're not getting tested, best believe that you're getting a lower quality woman with less options. All right? Because when a girl has options, she has to filter out the BS and find out what's the real deal. Start responding the right way. Don't flinch, look them in the eye, no reaction. I'll see you fools on the other side. Wingman, I'm out. Till the next video. Hit me up. Reach out to us on Telegram.